If you find yourself wasting time, or you feel that you're too busy or too stressed to do the things that you want, this visualization practice is really going to help you manage your time just the way that you want. Okay, so what I'm going to do in the video today is take you through the visualization process, and I'm also going to explain some ways that you can make sure that you remain accountable and some ways that you can make sure that you're really practicing this process so that you can get the results that you want to get. So the first thing that you need to decide on before you even begin the process is one specific area that you're having that time conflict. Focus is absolutely vital. So what do I mean by this? If we're thinking, oh my God, well, I have time conflict in every area of my life. I have time conflict because I'm not having time to cook the food that I want, and I'm having time conflict because I'm really struggling to get up when I want, and I'm having time conflict because I'm not getting my writing done, and I'm not managing my business or my part-time job. If we're focusing on all of those areas, my friends, no wonder we feel that we're lacking in time. So what we want to do for the first step of this process is to just choose one, and then you can come back and you can do it again, but you must begin with just one time conflict. So take a moment now, write it down or hold it in your mind. What's going to be the one time conflict that you want to take through right to the end of the process? So the next thing that you're going to do once you've decided on this one thing, no cheating here, make sure that it is just one thing, is to really get clear on the time that you want to spend on it. And again, I cannot stress this enough. It's got to be the amount of time that you want to spend on it. So, some factors that are going to be important. Is it a one-off? Is it a one-off half an hour to tidy up your sock drawer? Or is it a daily 45 minutes of writing so that you're going to be able to complete your novel or finish that memoir? So firstly, get clear as to whether it's a one-off or a regular occurrence. And then secondly, the amount of time that you want to spend on it. Now, here's where people can get a little bit stuck. And I'll explain why. So say, for example, you've decided, right, one of the things that I'm feeling conflicted around time is that I'm not writing the way that I want. I'm not making progress with my book. So you've chosen, okay, the one thing is making progress with my novel. Now you might then think, I don't know the amount of time that I want to spend on it. Or, well, the trouble is I don't think I have enough time. So do you see where the focus is going? It's, I don't know if I have enough time, or struggle. So that's when we start to create this experience of I'm too busy, I'm too stressed. And here's where we start to waste time. We start to waste time by thinking about what we can't do or focusing on what's not available to us rather than making the most of the moment. So by deciding on the amount of time that you want, you then start to practice that, and then you start to create that way of managing your time. So for example, what about 45 minutes to make progress on your novel? So again, you check in with that. It's like, oh my God, I'd love it if I only had to spend 45 minutes a day writing, and at the end of 3 months, I'd have a first draft of my novel. Like, I would love that. Now, you might notice there's another part of your brain that says, hey, listen, dude, that's just really unreasonable. You basically need 45 minutes just to get in the zone, let alone 45 minutes of actual writing time. So do you see how my mind has crept in and has started to undermine it? I want to spend 45 minutes a day writing my book, but my mind has popped up and said, no, that's not possible. So that's why the second part of the process is so important. You have to focus on what you want. You're going to notice where your mind challenges you, but you've got to stay true to what you want. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to create what you want. You're going to keep listening to your mind that says you don't have enough time, 45 minutes isn't enough time, it takes you 45 minutes just to get into the zone. And you're back in that old cycle, too busy, too stressed, and now I'm wasting my time. What time do you want to spend doing the thing that you've chosen to do? Okay, so you've got your two real specifics. You've got what it is you want and the amount of time. Here's where the visualization begins. So again, you can be in a comfortable position, you can be sitting, you can be lying, or you can simply just be listening to the video. You might want to close your eyes, but just let me guide you with this visualization. So you really want to see yourself spending that amount of time doing the thing that you've decided. So really get clear on that amount of time, and I want you to close your eyes and really see yourself doing the thing that you've decided to do. So you're seeing it in your mind, and you're seeing it as if you're there in the place of yourself. So you're basically looking out of your eyes rather than watching yourself, which means that you're associated, okay? So you're imagining yourself doing the thing that you want to do, and you're really feeling that time that you've given yourself to do it. And I want you to enjoy it. I want you to enjoy that small parcel of time that you've given yourself to do the thing that you really want. Imagine that that's all the time that you need. Imagine how satisfying it is each day to show up for that portion of time and to get the result that you want to get each day. So really practice on seeing yourself doing that. Really practice on how wonderful it feels to spend that little amount of time, to have that little amount of time scheduled in every day and to be doing the thing that you want. Now, this is going to be a practice for every day. You're going to want to practice this as well as doing the thing that you're imagining. So there's two components to this. You're visualizing it and then you're actually doing it. And what you'll start to see is that the doing of it will start to match the visualization. At the beginning, you're going to be a little off because it's new. It's a new thing that you're practicing, which is why that accountability is so important. That's why I set up the community on Facebook. It's a great place to come to connect with other people who are following these teachings, who are following these meditation practices, who are making progress with these visualizations. You'll see a link in the comments below so you can come and join the community on Facebook, right no matter what. And I'm live in the community every week as well. So if you're ever having challenges with any of my techniques, you can ask me live and I can guide you through any steps that you're not sure about. So really, just to reiterate, that it's so vital to practice. You're going to want to practice the visualization, making sure those specific components are in place, the specific thing that you want to spend your time doing and the amount of time that you want to take to do it, and really feel the pleasure of that, really feel the excitement of that, really feel how lovely that is to be doing that thing for that amount of time. And then you're going to want to practice it in the real world and allow yourself to have a few slip-ups, allow yourself some room to improve. And then slowly, over about 30 days, you're going to find that the visualization starts to match what's actually happening in real life. And that's when the magic really occurs. When you see, oh my God, now I'm visualizing it and now it's happening, you really begin to build your confidence. And that's when you start to think, oh, well, now I'm managing this area, what else can I start to manage? And then you just become a real time guru. If you enjoyed this process and you are interested in more tools, more practices that are going to enable you to create and live and earn just the way you want, you are going to want to download my free masterclass. Again, I will drop it in the comments below. Once you download the free masterclass, you're also going to receive an invitation to join the next live masterclass that I run. Again, it's totally for free. And in the live masterclass, you'll be able to ask me more questions and get more specific techniques to enable you to have an impact with your words and also make that income that you desire. Really nice to share this visualization technique with you. Let me know in the comments below, what did you learn? What did you find interesting? Was there anything I said today that was new to you? Any challenges that you're having currently with managing your time? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Wishing you a really beautiful rest of week, folks, and I will see you on the sofa next Monday. Take care till then.